I'm Laura Williams, and this is PwC's Tax Insights in Brief. The IRS Office of Chief Counsel on September 6th published a memorandum which addresses the application of Section 245 Cap A to dividends received by a controlled foreign corporation. The memo expresses the position of the IRS with respect to the application of Section 245 Cap A. The advice is not binding on taxpayers and may not be used or cited as precedent. The memo argues that Section 245 Cap A does not allow a deduction to a foreign corporation that receives a dividend from another foreign corporation. The memo emphasizes that the text of Section 245 Cap A explicitly requires the recipient of the dividend to be a domestic corporation that is a United States shareholder. The memo emphasizes that the statutory language of Section 245 Cap A is clear and unambiguous in requiring that the recipient of the dividend be a domestic corporation, and that taxpayers should avoid interpretations that render any part of the statute unnecessary. The memo explores the legislative history of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act and its conference report. Footnote 1486 of the conference report indicates that a domestic corporation, for purposes of Section 245 Cap A, includes a controlled foreign corporation treated as a domestic corporation for purposes of calculating its taxable income, citing to Treasury Regulation 952-2. The memo states that the footnote does not alter its conclusion that Section 245 Cap A is not available in the case of dividends received by a CFC, asserting instead that the statute's plain language should be followed. The memo also analyzes and rejects potential arguments that other statutory provisions or the broader statutory context might change the plain language interpretation of Section 245 Cap A. Taxpayers who own minority positions in foreign corporations through a CFC and who have relied on Section 245 Cap A deduction with respect to dividends should consider their options, including potentially restructuring their investments to avoid the issue raised in the memo. Taxpayers should consider the analysis in the memo, as well as the relevant statutory language and legislative history, in determining the potential applicability of Section 245 Cap A at the CFC level, bearing in mind that the IRS may choose to challenge taxpayers' approaches that are at odds with the analysis in the memo. For more details, read the attached insight. Thanks for watching. This has been PwC's Tax Insights in Brief.